What's up, everybody? Just want to take you on a little garden tour. This is May 16th, 2020, and I just wanted to show you the progress of what my garden is looking like so far. Again, it's a fairly small area. I have here in my backyard, and then I have some stuff in the front yard too, but we have a lot going on in one area. A lot of things that are going to be harvested very shortly, and I have been harvesting so a lot of things as well. For one, all of these peaches. Look at this. This branch right here probably has 20-30 pounds of peaches right here just on this one branch. I'm gonna have to start harvesting a lot of these, otherwise they're just gonna go bad right on the vine. Massive amount of peaches there. Some nice jasmine flowers blooming this time of year. Can even make some jasmine tea out of this. We've got a pomegranate tree right here. I'll be transplanting that to another planter. Snap peas. I did a little video on doing the trellis system for these, and it only costs $1.50 to do this trellis. So I can get a 6-pack of these for $3, these stakes. So this is working out great. My snap peas going up about 6 feet. My tomatoes are filling in. Pole beans. These pole beans are getting really big. Some of these are already over 8 feet. This one right here is over 8 feet, if you can see here. I have the pole going up actually 12 feet from the ground. Right now it's at about 8 feet. Over here, same thing. You can see I'm going up, actually over there it's only about 10. This one I'm going up about 13 or 14 feet. That one's just experimental because it seems to be really wanting to go fast. I'm reaching up 8 feet. I can reach up about 8. Right now it's up about 2 or 3 feet more. So right now it's at 11. It could still go another 5 feet. So we're gonna go up to like 16 feet on this pole bean. Kentucky pole bean with tons of carrots growing down here that'll be harvested not too shortly. More carrots under these pole beans. This is, forgot the variety, but each one of these has a different variety of carrots. Cosmic purple, I think these ones are. These are pinto beans. I grew from seed very easily. One of the quickest, fastest growing things you can sprout up from seed. And it looks like I will start getting some beans pretty soon here. More carrots over here. Apples that I'll be harvesting. I believe this is the golden Dorset. So they're just growing, filling in. Right there, there's like 15 there. About 10 there. More down below. And again, my peaches. I can't keep up. Yesterday I had to pick 25. I'll probably pick another 25 or 30 today. So I'll have to give them away. Citrus, this is the blood orange. It looks like it's starting to get some good new growth on it. It's a blood orange tree right there. And again, the avocado, which is looking great. I'm getting a lot more fruit than last year. I did a special honey solution. You spray on honey mixed with water, and it attracts the bees more, so they pollinate the flowers, and then you'll get more avocado. I'll do a video on that as well. I have one coming out, how to increase your fruit production on your avocado trees. But so far, I'm getting a good amount of avocados. Let me show you over here. Over here we have a couple tomatoes. I think this is a type of cherry tomato with dark red cherry tomatoes. Another tomato a friend gave me here is, that's actually a Mandarin orange tree that I grew from seed. I'll do a video on that as well. Potatoes, if I showed you guys these, I got another video on how to do these as well, growing in a smart pot potatoes. So keep an eye out for that video. These have been in here, I think, a couple weeks. They're doing excellent, really good. It'll be easy to harvest too when in the smart pots. You can just dump them out. And again, these tomatoes, look at over here, how many I'm getting down here. It's just, yeah, that's just gonna be a huge harvest. I'll be eating tons of tomatoes, tons of cucumbers filling, and look at that. A lot of cucumbers. So we're in the middle of a massive harvest. All these beans, look at this, the Blue Lake bush beans. I just ate about 5 or 6 of them this morning, and there's still like 10 just on this little tiny bush. If you don't have a lot of room, try the Blue Lake bush bean. I mean, you could just grow that in a very small area. Let's grab one of those. I just love nibbling on these, coming through the garden in the morning and just picking those fresh beans. Well, I have a lot of cucumbers and tomatoes coming out. That's for sure. I have 6 different types of tomatoes. Down here, I'm starting bell peppers. I'm starting these from seed, red bell pepper and green bell pepper that I took the seeds from just cut off the scraps. After you chop up your bell peppers, there's all the seeds inside. Go ahead and save those seeds, and you can grow some more. So, well, let's go check out the front yard. I'll show you what else I have growing in the front yard. Oh, by the way, 2 types of cucumbers, Japanese cucumber, and the other one is called a lemon cucumber. So we'll check on these later when we harvest that. All right, let's go to the front yard. One last thing, I want to show you some of the starter plants I have. This is a jackfruit grown from seed. These fruits are like, like 200 pounds. If you research jackfruit and find out how big those fruits get, but the seeds alone are the size of a walnut. So I got that growing from seed, so we'll keep an eye on this one. I'll be transplanting that real soon. Let me show you what else we have over here. Down here I'm growing, inside of an eggshell, I'm growing, this is actually watermelon plants. A citron watermelon. A little experiment. So I'm gonna see how long they will grow inside of an eggshell. So that's kind of cool. Watermelon inside of an eggshell. So the roots are probably already getting root bound in there, but I have to keep this watered. You can see there's no drainage underneath. It can dry out quickly or over water it. So that'll be interesting. We'll keep an eye on this one. I'll do a video on this too. You can see how, look down here, this is the same type. This is a very invasive plant right here. I got it mixed in with my compost, and so these watermelon plants, the citron watermelon is extremely invasive plant. So I'm gonna have to actually I'm gonna be pulling those out because it's actually a non-edible watermelon. At the time I bought it, I didn't know that. So then when I mixed it into my compost pile, all of this stuff started growing. You can see here, this is where I planted some stuff, but I had my compost soil was mixed in with all the seeds. So I've been getting these for the last 3 or 4 months, popping up everywhere, all throughout my garden, anywhere I use my soil. Pretty looking plant though, but I'm gonna have to pull these out because they will take over your property. All right, let's go to the front yard. All right, let's check out the front yard here. I planted these 2 tomatoes. I did a video on it. 2 different trellis types. This one's using bamboo, and this one over here is using the string. You can see 2 separate systems. Got these all strapped up. But yeah, you guys should watch the videos on how I did these tomato trellising systems. Look how healthy these look. This is how you should have your tomato plants. They should be looking this healthy and vibrant. 2 different types. Look at the stalk. The stalks on this one. This one's just looking super strong. And look at the thickness of this right here. Now this shoot right here, I'm gonna have to cut this shoot out. See that one? That's called a sucker, and that is taking away from my upward growth. I want to keep all the growth on this main stem right here. So it keeps going up and up and up, so I can get up to like 8 feet. So I will go ahead and just cut that right there. You have to watch my videos on the pruning as well, so you can maximize your fruit production. But you can see pretty soon I'll be eating a massive amount of tomatoes, all the ones in the front. See how I trimmed everything underneath as well? That keeps any bad things from splashing up onto your leaves. That's usually where the mold will start forming and the blight. So you keep a good 6 inches of complete clearance, airflow. It's all about airflow. And in between, you want to keep that good airflow. It's all about airflow with tomatoes. Especially here, I live at the beach. There's a lot of moisture in the air, so it's very challenging. All right, I want to show you down here. Look at this, purple onions. This is a purple onion. Garlic. Again, these are all grown from actually scraps left over from the kitchen. Garlic scraps, you know, the end of your garlic, save that. You can, or the end of your onions, save the ends and you can regrow them, sprout them and grow them again. This is a white onion. The same thing, just save the bottom of the onion and regrow it. And I'll show you, I'm doing a video on that as well. Garlic grown straight from the cloves themselves. These have a really kind of a nice look, different colors of green. So these are all planted next to my tomato plant, and if you notice, I'm not having any insect problems near my tomato plants because insects do not like garlic. They don't like the smell of it. So this is a good way to keep bugs from chewing on your leaves. You can see I don't have any leaf problems from insects whatsoever. In the front yard where I didn't have garlic next to my plants, a little more insect problems. So plant garlic around and onion around your tomato plants. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys is my papaya tree. Check this out. I'm gonna cut one of these off. Look at this. This thing is ready to eat. Let's cut this one open. See what it looks like inside. Here we go. fresh new papaya. Alright, so I'm going to be eating this for breakfast. And I got a bunch more papayas to harvest, so. Alright folks, well that's my mid-May garden tour. Hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned because I'll have a lot more to show you guys in the next coming months as my harvests continue day by day. Alright, well click subscribe if you haven't already. That like button if you enjoyed this. Comment below, tell me about what you guys are growing. I'm here in San Diego, zone 10B at the beach, so every location's a little different, but this is what I'm growing here in California. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. I'm gonna take this inside.